Today we're going to talk about houseplants and some of the things that can go wrong. You can see sometimes you'll look at your plant, it'll have yellow leaves or drooping leaves, it might have brown leaves in the center. Overall, it just really doesn't look quite right. There might be a couple of easy answers to your problems. An important part of finding out what's wrong with your houseplant is to know what the plant is. If it has a plant label, be sure to keep it whenever you purchase your plant so you can go back and look at what are the common diseases and insects that that plant might have. The other thing you want to do is look at the symptoms of the plant. Is it the whole plant itself? Are you seeing an overall wilting? Is it maybe just part of the plant? Are the yellow leaves at the bottom of the plant? Maybe you're starting to see yellow leaves at the top of the plant. So really take a look and observe what are the specific symptoms that you're seeing. Plant problems are generally the result of three things: environmental issues, insects, and disease. The vast majority of the time, the problem with your plant is environmental. Environmental issues include over and under watering. The light in the room, is the plant just really not getting enough light? Has it been fed? Maybe it needs some fertilizer just to perk it back up again. And then temperature. It could be in a really cold room. The vast majority of problems with plants is due to watering issues. Generally, it's overwatering. People tend to overcare for their plants. So you're going to see yellow leaves and some of these other symptoms if you've overwatered your plant. And then also, if you underwater it and forget about it totally, you're definitely going to have problems with your plants. The other thing that it could be is light. Generally, plants don't get enough light indoors, so you might have to move it to where it's getting a little more light. And then in some cases, if the plant's getting bigger but it looks kind of weak, it could be that it hasn't had enough fertilizer or any fertilizer. So you want to use a water-soluble fertilizer and follow the instructions. Some common signs of insect damage are notching of the leaves, curling, and then you also can see webbing of the leaves. That will give you an indication that it could be an insect problem. In terms of disease, you may see some fuzzy spots. You might see some growth on there that you've never seen before. That might give you an indication that there's a disease problem. If you do have an insect or disease problem, there are some products that you can use specifically for what you see. So be observant, read the labels of your organic products that you're going to use indoors, and you should be able to solve it pretty quickly. When you know your plant and you don't overwater it, make sure it gets a little bit of light and once in a while some fertilizer. You should have success with your houseplant. It won't be hard. But if you do have specific questions about a variety, please visit our website.